Hey, this is Dwayne Bennett 365 Live. Dwayne Bennett 365 Live. The Worry to Winning Solution 200 and I think it's 282 of 365 Live. I shared with you last night when I came in. Go back and look at the last video last night. Got a lot of positive response from it. People are saying they're going to implement that specific concept, and it's a concept that I used and taught, and it's not necessarily new, but it's bringing the people to people's awareness on how they can use this concept in order to take their life, their career, or their family relationships to another level. So go back and look at that very, very powerful concept I talked about last night after I came in from speaking with the urban bankers last night, a group of bankers, right? They're hard to get moved, but they were excited about that and some things that we talked about in order to move their leadership to the next level. And the name of the program was Personal Leadership, Don't Forget About You. And one of the focuses was as we move through life towards our goals, our dreams, and our aspirations, then we tend to pick up a lot of things along the way, and we're adding things on our plate because we think by adding things on our plate, that's going to make us move faster, accelerate, and get there in record time. But what I found, and again, this theme has been coming up on the last couple of videos about keeping it simple, not doing all the things. I don't want to give away last night what we talked about. I want you to go watch it. And tonight, I want to lift up another concept that I presented last night that was great, and that was the concept of mindfulness. You probably heard a lot of people talk about mindfulness in various situations and various circumstances, and really mindfulness it takes on a couple different definitions, a couple different forms. The one that I want to focus on tonight for us is because we're on social media and we are seeing so many different things, so many images, so many advertisements. I think they say now that we get 10,000 advertisements or 10,000 things that come against us that we have to, not come against us, that come before us that we have to make decisions on that we shouldn't have to. And on social media, a lot of times what happens is all the things that coming across your radar is other people's lives, and you're comparing your life to theirs, and sometimes that causes depression, that causes people not to understand how far they've come, that causes people not to be grateful for where they are. And this concept of mindfulness says this in one respect: just be aware and be present where you are at the time. Just be aware of yourself, right? And be present at where you are at the time. If you can do that, it reduces your stress. Why does it reduce your stress? Because if you can be present where you are at a particular time, then you're not worried about something that other people are doing, or other people they say they're going to do, or comparing yourself with your others. You're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying your space, and then you can reflect on the accomplishments, the things that you've accomplished, and the goals that you've met so far. And don't compare yourself to other people. Other people, they'll have you thinking that, when they put, oh, I'm living my best life now, that if you're not doing what they're doing, that you're not living your best life. But the only person that can live your best life is you. And the only thing you should compare yourself to is you. So if you're mindful, right, and aware of yourself as to where you are in time and stay focused as to where you are in time, it keeps the stress down. It gives you a level of focus, and you can move forward to your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations faster. So I want you, Trez Vaughn. I want you, Chester. I want you, Avis. Who else is that? Marquita. I want you, Jamal, to be mindful of where you are right now. Be 100% in to this video, to this live video, and then you can greater absorb, right, these concepts and not just see them as, oh, he's doing a great job, he's a great speaker, but it's something that you can use. And the other people, when they see this video live or you see it recorded, be mindful, right now, be aware, be present. Just think about where you are, what you're listening to, which is me, and how you can apply these concepts to your life and help you get move closer to your dreams, your goals, and aspirations faster. One, and two, when you see people living, they say they're living their best life now, then you tell yourself you're living your best life now, because you're the only one who can live your best life, and where you're living your best life is your best life now. So I don't want you to get too far out there with other people's dreams and goals and your aspirations. I want you to focus on yours. Live your best life now. If you're living, if you're breathing, if you had a meal today, if you had someone to tell you hello today, if you got a roof over your head, if all of those things are true, then you're living what? Your best life now. Be mindful in that way of where you are, self-awareness, stay in the moment and stay focused as to where you are. Also, a part of mindfulness is, I talked about it a little bit, but it's reflection. Taking the time to reflect on where you are, where you've been, and where you're going. And a lot of times that can come in the form of meditation. Most of the time when people talk about mindfulness, then it reminds you of automatically of meditation. Meditation is just a form of quieting your mind, quieting your spirit, breathing, focusing on one thing. So your thoughts that come through you, they can come through you, and then you can clear your mind, and then you can really see where you are. So that's another part of mindfulness, just being still, just being quiet, that's being meditative so you can see where you are. Each day I've been taught by our pastor, have a quiet time. Get up in the morning, get up early. And this thing too, if you really want to have a quiet time these days and times, you got to get up early. You got to get up before 7 o'clock mostly if you're going to have time on your own to be quiet, to be still, just that still small voice, and really center yourself and get yourself focused and get ready for the day. So that's another part of mindfulness. What we say, one part of mindfulness is to stay where you are, to be aware, one, of yourself, two, to be focused on what's going on in the particular moment, three, live your best life now by comparing only your life to your life, and that's going to be your best life now. Four, I don't know if my numbers are right or not, but next, we'll say next, right, is to find a time throughout the day to get quiet. You could be lunchtime, you could go to the park, just sit there. Don't listen to the radio, don't have a conversation, just sit there. Just try to quiet your mind, just focus on yourself, just breathe, just try to relax, just take it down, just take it quiet, right, just like we're doing now, and just focus on yourself. And just see where you are and reflect and do those things, and that's a part of mindfulness. So I just want to lift up that concept because it was a strong one from our my presentation on last night on leadership, personal leadership. Don't forget about you. So I don't want you to forget about yourself, your own self-care, on what's going to make you feel good, what's going to make you accelerate, what's going to clear your mind, what's going to get you closer to your goals and your dreams and your aspirations faster by focusing on some concepts of mindfulness, adding some meditation, maybe adding some quiet time, reading something positive, reading the word, reading something spiritual, reading something that really kind of takes you away out of the situation a minute so you can be into the situation. I know that sounds weird, right? But take you out of the situation so you can be to the situation. And when I say take you out, get rid of all your worries, get rid of all the thoughts, get rid of all the negativity. Let the thoughts come through you and out of you, and then you can sit there and focus on where you are, on where you've been, and where you want to go. That's being mindful in a simple manner, simpler manner. And there's many books out there, there's many tapes out there, many meditations out there, and I want you to use the concepts, the things that's going to work for you. Okay, find out the things that are going to work for you and apply those to your life. And I guarantee you, right, you'll go from where? From worry to winning. And I'll see you on the other side.